Do you all know what idioms are? No? Well, let me tell you. These are nothing but characteristic mode of expressions that have been established by usage. Didn't understand? Well, in today's video, I shall tell you all top 10 such idioms that are quite powerful, often used, and I'll tell you what they mean and also help you out understanding them better through examples. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I'm sure you'll love learning these new idioms. Hello everyone, I'm Devika, and in today's video I shall tell you all about some of these common idioms. So without any further delay, let's get started and look at idiom number 1. So look at this idiom. I'm sure you might have heard it. A drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. Do you know what it means? Well, it's when something does not make much difference, something does not have much effect, or there's minimal impact of something. So for example, look at this sentence. The scholarship was a drop in the ocean of my tuition fees. So it's clear that the scholarship wasn't of much, great amount, and it appeared to be a drop in the ocean compared to the vast or the huge tuition fees. The next idiom is to add fuel to fire. So this means when you are making a situation worse, or making a problem worse. So for example, don't tell her about missing the deadline. You'll just be adding fuel to fire. So if you tell her about the deadline, or if you tell her about missing the deadline in precise, you'll be just adding fuel to the fire. So it's making the problem worse. Third idiom is the ball is in your court. I'm sure you might have heard this phrase quite often, and it's commonly used by many. So the meaning here is you take the next step or you take the next decision. So for example, I have done my part. Now the ball is in your court. So now it is your turn to take the next step. So when you want to say that you have finished playing your role and the ball is in somebody else's court, you're trying to tell that that particular person needs to take the next step. Next idiom is to bite off more than you can chew. So this means when you have taken on a task which is very big, or you might not be able to complete it or give ample time to it, so you might say you have bitten off more than you can chew. So for example, look at this particular statement. I think it was a mistake taking up this assignment because I feel I have bitten off more than I can chew. Idiom, a really nice one, to cry wolf. I'm sure most of us would have come across this story where there's this little boy who keeps crying wolf, or pretending that there's a wolf when actually there was no wolf, and every time the villagers came to help him. But on one fine day when there was a real wolf and he cried for help, none of the villagers turned up because they thought that he's again pretending that there's a wolf. So this is called, idiom actually stemmed out of this, to cry wolf, that is to call for help when there's no need. So for example, look at this sentence. My new neighbor is always crying wolf. So that means that there's no actual need for help, but they always want to keep asking for it. Sixth idiom that we shall look at today is to cut to the chase. Now, to cut to the chase means to leave out all unnecessary details and directly come to the point. So for example, look at this sentence. To cut to the chase, I am no longer comfortable working with him. So it is like you leaving out all unnecessary details and just getting straight to the point. The next idiom is to hear on the grapevine. Now this means when you are you've heard a rumor or an unconfirmed story or incident. So for example, look at this sentence. I've heard on the grapevine that a neighbor will be moving out soon. So you're not sure of the information, it might just be a rumor, or you have heard it from unconfirmed sources, or just not a confirmed news. So you say, I've heard it from the grapevine. Another nice one. It takes two to tango. Too many T's there, yeah, right. It takes two to tango. That means for any particular action or communication, there is the involvement of more than one person. So for example, you can say, do not blame him alone for the fight. It takes two to tango. So that the meaning of this particular sentence would be that there might be the involvement of more than one person, because it takes two to tango, or it takes more than one person to be involved in an action or communication. And I'm sure you might have heard this one, and it's quite common, but since there might be few who do not know or haven't heard about this idiom, so I thought of including it in today's video. The idiom is a piece of cake, and that means really easy. So for example, the quiz was a piece of cake. So when you are doing something and you just did something and you found it super easy and you just finished off in minutes, then you say it was a piece of cake. Last 10th idiom for today is your guess is as good as mine. So this particular idiom you often use when you're not sure about something, you do not know something, or you don't have idea about something. So for example, as the data is missing, your guess is as good as mine. So you're trying to say that because there's no data available, you have no idea about it, quite like the other person. So use this idiom when you wish to say that you have no idea about something or you don't know something. So I hope you liked the collection of these 10 idioms. Do let me know which is your favorite idiom, and also if you can make a sentence out of it. So do leave that in the comment section, and I would definitely love to read it. And do hit the like button if you found even a bit of information from this video, and if you're going to make use of any of these idioms discussed. So don't forget to hit the like button, and as I said, leave in the comment section which is your favorite idiom along with a sentence constructed using that. And I shall be up with another informative video very soon. So see you later. Take care of yourself. Till then, thank you for watching today's video, and bye bye.